Welcome everybody to the Blue Bike Indoors channel, where we're going to do some little challenges and all. And it's called the 3-question challenge. And this come from, well, I got it from the Boots and Jeans Rider. Boots and Jean Riders. So I thought it was a pretty good challenge. 3 little questions. And so let's get along with the questions. We'll be right back at this channel identification. Run that intro. The 3 questions are from Boots and Jeans Riders. Anyway, I put his description up here, you know, so you can go check out his video. 3 questions. First question. You can't remember, can you? Not really, I forgot. First question is, name the funniest thing you ever done on a motorcycle that involved motorcycling. Most fun thing you ever did. Boy, that's a lot. That's a very tough question. You gotta narrow it down to one question, one answer. So, I mean, God, it's so many. I like going out and doing these overnight adventures, going to places they've never seen before. That's the whole thing about being on a motorcycle. That we went to a new state ain't never rode before in, and that's Kentucky. Whatever you do, don't eat the KY jelly, Kentucky jelly. Just don't eat it. It's awful. Trust me. Anyway, that's the trip that we went to Kentucky on. We went out to see the Ark up in Lexington, above Lexington, Kentucky, and me and my wife, Kenneth, and Crystal. Now we all ride. I ride a Harley. Kenneth rides an Indian Roadmaster. My wife rides a Can-Am, and his wife rides a Can-Am. So we went up through Tennessee, up through Georgia, back roads and all, up 411, and then ran on up through Tennessee, cut straight across up through Tennessee. We didn't get on the big road. That's your interstate highway, the super slab. We didn't get on I-75 till we got to the Kentucky state line. And it was like 130 something miles up to Lexington where we stayed at night. That's got that channel. That question, what was the funniest thing you ever did on next? Next one's get a little harder. I should have went that away and showed you where it was at. The second question is the most scariest thing on a motorcycle that ever happened to you, or in something along that line. So that's the one I almost wrecked. And seeing the buddy wreck too. We was coming over this kind of drizzly, it wasn't really raining, it was just a heavy thick fog mist, but the roads were real damp, and we was probably going a little faster than we should have. It was off camber hill where you kind of go over and kind of turn back. So when we topped the hill, I started slowing down, which I was on my Roadstar, and the brakes locked up, and I knew I wasn't going to be able to turn, because you know, slick as it were, if I tried to lean into it, I would have washed out. So I just kind of went off, and lucky there was a grassy area that I could run off in. And the whole time I was in the grass, I'm thinking, I just took my, you know, rolled off the throttle and kind of feathered the brakes a little bit, stayed off the front brakes, and just kind of said to myself, don't wreck. And then I kind of got it turned and got back on the road. And when I looked in the mirror, Danny's bikes were doing end over end, or, you know, flipping. And then I had to go down and turn around and come back. And it pretty much totaled his back out. He said he seen me sliding and all, and see me go off the road, and he was afraid that if he was going to do the same way that I did, and if I was wrecked, he'd ended up on top of us. So yeah. So that was the questions about what was the scariest thing on a motorcycle. That was it. So the next question is, I do not with nothing with cows. The next question is the one thing you done on a motorcycle and you would never do again. And that kind of goes with the same way as Boots and Gene Richard. I think his name's Richard. Anyway, he said, and that's not judging, not paying attention to your surrounding, not judging where you're fixing to go or the surface of the area you're going into. And I was more focused on retrieving my phone than I was riding a motorcycle. So that kind of threw me off a little bit. The limited access road, it wasn't an interstate road. So I went down and came back up. And when I went to turn, I had to stop, and then I didn't pay attention where my feet was gonna go. And I put my foot in the hole, and I was on my 16 road glide, riding 2 up at the time. Right to Hammer Kid in. And when my foot went in that hole, it threw the bike off way too much, and I couldn't handle it. And I tried to hold it up. It eventually just kind of, I couldn't hold it. So it threw us off. I went back, ran over there, grabbed the bike, just snatched it up. But anyway, that's one thing I would never, not depressed, not paying attention to the area. I know there's a word there. Anyway, this means you're not paying attention to the surroundings. So yeah, so that's a 3-question challenge, and so I think it's just an open-end challenge. If you feel like you want to do this, I think I'm going to post it on the challenge accepted page, and I don't think I've seen anybody do this yet, other than him, and I got it from Boots and Jeans. So like I said, y'all ride safe, and I look for your stories on the three things that happen on a motorcycle. 3 furthest thing, the scariest thing, and the thing you would never do again on a motorcycle. Anyway, y'all ride safe. We'll catch you on the next one. Adventure, whatever. There's a big old cock down there. There's a big chick. Anyway, check out this video and this one. Hit the subscribe bell. Hit the subscribe to me, please. Anyway, y'all ride safe.